welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Clare Anyiam-Osigwe, and today I want to talk to you about how important it is as a filmmaker, as a film director, to have the right crew. This is a take. So basically, there are three things I want you to think about when you are hiring a crew for your next film project. For me, the essential key to my arsenal of crew was having an amazing DOP. Like, I cannot thank Israel Azam enough. He's a really dope DOP, and I'll tell you why. Because he's an actor and he's a director himself, he rehearsed every single scene. www.noshayfilm.com, you can find it in your region to watch it. For first-time actors, my whole cast were first-time actors, and my whole crew were pretty much, that was their first or second IMDb credit. I think we did an outstanding job, and the reason why was because we was led by a very strong DOP who rehearsed the scene with the actors. He made everybody else feel really calm and confident on set, even though we were all very new. I was a new director, and he led from the front. He almost was my first AD. So he added a lot of professionalism and a lot of calm and comfortability to the entire set. So thank you so much, Israel. I probably never said that to you ever, but I just want you to know that in retrospect, 2 years on, I can think about that time on set with you, those 6 days, and you effing nailed it for me. So thank you so much. Rule number 2 when you're looking for the right crew is to find find amazing runners, and don't be afraid to cut people off if they're not up to scratch. Everybody wants set experience, but sometimes people can become an impediment to your crew if they are talking whilst people are doing scenes, or they are taking extended breaks when you send them to get everyone's lunch. These things can impede on the morale of the entire crew if people are not being fed at the right time, or if you're a couple of men down or women down, and you're relying on strong interns and assistants, set assistants, to really fill those gaps for you. Put shouts out on different websites, you know where to go, and make sure that you get people, and maybe get them to come during pre-production and show you their work ethic during like script readings. That could be a really good time to see how skilled they are and how committed they are. And also when you're doing the stills for the overall look and feel of the production, get them to maybe come to a photo shoot, just so that you don't wait until you're on set to find out everyone's skill set. Try and do some interviewing before. And that leads me on to number 3, which is, it's really important to have someone who is completely designated to DIT, which is basically downloading your Director of Information Technology, I think it is, where basically all they do is download the footage of your film. There is nothing worse than at the end of a hard slog. You've paid your actors, you've rented your locations, you paid your crew, and then you're missing a couple of shots. Like the hard drive just didn't, you just tired, sleepy, you just didn't click, the right perspective. Like, I remember there's that scene with Andrea and Danny, and he's talking to her about rinsing the phone bill. And we don't get her perspective, we just get him looking at her, because I lost that footage. I needed that footage so bad, because that beautiful perspective of seeing Danny from her perspective of like, look at this drag, look at this nag, this is not where our relationship, this is not where I thought our relationship was going. I didn't have the luxury of having that coverage because I didn't have somebody designated to DIT. I had Emmanuel, and to be fair to him, he was wearing so many hats as exec producer, on-set producer, line producer, and then was, assisting me with all different elements of things that were going on. Locations were breaking down, we had to find new locations. There was so much going on behind the scenes, but we had to keep that machine going. But going forward, I would absolutely have somebody who just focuses on downloading your footage, because you've taken the time to dress that scene up, get the hair and makeup done, get the actors ready, get your DOP, and then you walk away without that shot, and you're like, oh man, how the hell did I lose that footage? And now, because with our Black Magic, you write over the footage. So once you start filming, you have to empty it out, and then once you've reformatted that memory card, it's gone. Whatever was there before is gone. So it's like, are you sure you've got that footage? Can I press delete? Okay, it's deleted now. And then you're like, oh my God, I don't have that footage. I hope this information was really, really helpful to you. If it has been, please leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've got any other top 3 tips that I could have shared or that you'd love to share with me. Subscribe to my channel, share this on your socials, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.